Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Are we working? What up, channel? What up, Owen? Wooden? Lachlan? Good to see you. Game crowd? Good to see you, man. See, is my chat working on this thing, or is it just going to sit here and wait? I might just sit in here and wait, man. Oh, there they come. There they come. Hello, guys. We're live, right? We're working, right? We are good to go, right? How's everybody? Good for a fun Monday stream? I am, dude. I'm actually excited. I got some notes written down, some things I want to talk about. I think it'll be good. There we go. Just making sure I was actually good, because sometimes it freaks out. What up, everybody? What up, Lacrosse, Veneno? Where are those feet at? Oh my gosh. I apologize for the feet cam in advance, guys. I apologize in advance. What's up, Flight Deck? How are you, man? Bro, got the dogs out. What up, everybody? Total Aviation, Karina, FA, TFS, NZ, Crazy, Copeland, Mystic, Stuart, good to see you, man. Owen, good to see you as always, dude. Yeah, a new A330 just came out. Another Latin VFR one. Another, like, holy, man. What up, Navi? Game Crowd? How many screenshots and clips are going to be made? Who knows, bro? What's up, Tris? Take off the socks. Yeah, that's not happening. That is not happening. They do NPC. I'm going to talk about it. Well, I kind of talked about it before. I'll have to talk about it on here a little bit. You're playing Project Flight. Nice, man. A330, a new A330. Who's taking the socks off? That's crazy. What up, Triss's girlfriend? How are you? Take the socks off. How many times will OF or a feet finder? I know, dude. Sammy, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. It's going good, DJ. How are you, dude? Thank you so much, Sammy. Appreciate it, man. You have a headphone dent? Always, dude. Okay. How are the pedals looking? Good so far. We're going to talk about everything. I have some notes written down, some like points I want to hit, because I will forget if I don't. And I was thinking about it last night, so I was like, I might as well write some stuff down. But yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here we are loaded into the simulator in a Cessna 172. Now, before I actually fly, I did want to mention, as you know, we have the dampening kit, which I think is right there. I apologize for pointing with my toe in the first place. It's on this left side, so you can't see it very much. The dampening kit is going to get rid of the springiness that you get in rudder pedals, just like my old ones, and probably a lot of the pedals that you guys have used, the cheaper ones at least. So I'll show you what the dampening kit does. If I go full right rudder and then let go, if it was just a spring and no dampener, it would just kind of fling back to the middle, accelerating the whole time, and then go maybe a little bit past center because it has momentum. But watch, when I have the damper, I'll let go in 3, 2, 1. You see how it's not as fast as it would be with just the spring. It's got that dampening, and it makes it feel much nicer even pushing. Besides just the back to center feel, it feels much better just pushing them like this. Now, with my old pedals, I used essentially just my toes, and those pedals were also much closer together. So those are two things to note. So that's why I got this pedal style. Now, Virpil makes a few different pedal styles. This is just one of them. They have one where they don't even have toe brakes. They're for, like, it's called like the Warbird pedals or something. No toe brakes at all. It's just these little things, which are pretty cool. And they would be useful most of the time, but obviously you kind of need toe brakes in a lot of planes, so not all the time. Obviously didn't get those. Then they have these ones, which I believe are the Interceptor. I think that's the differentiation. I don't remember what the other ones are called. The other ones essentially have a little heel thing that comes down. Sorry again for pointing with my toes, guys. It has a little heel thing that comes down, so basically your whole foot is in there. But since I liked, with my old pedals, using my toes like this, I got these. Now, I haven't been using my toes. For reference, I've been using these pedals for about a couple days now. I used them over the weekend recording videos and stuff. This is my preferred spot. So ball of my foot right on top of the little milled things right here, these bottom ones, right there, and that feels fantastic. Sammy, thank you for the 2. Sorry, guys, I'm recording these for a video as well, so I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Cans, thank you so much for the 2 pounds. And Sammy, thank you for the 2 euros. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, so these are like I was saying, these are the half-foot variants, which are my preferred option. Obviously, if you want your heel to go in it, you're more than welcome to do that. That'd be maybe more for airliner type of stuff. But these feel good, and I'm enjoying them so far. But let's get in the sim, and let's actually mess with these things. Is it Virpil? Yes, these are the Virpil Ace Interceptors, for those of you in the chat. The Virpil Ace Interceptors. I'll talk about pricing and everything as well, guys. I got all my notes written down, don't worry. I got all my notes written down. Okay, so here we are in the Cessna 172. As you can see, in the Cessna, these pedals are much closer, more like my TFRP pedals, although these have a full foot thing, but they are much closer. So if that matters to you, then that's something of note. These will work with a stick in between your legs, where those ones obviously will work with that, but they could possibly get in your way. Now, one thing I usually do, let's take the parking brake off here and move forward just a little bit so we can get some feel in this. There we go. So they're decently sensitive close to center, and that's just because it's a linear curve at the moment. Now, what I did with my old pedals and what I'm about to do with these is I changed the curve in them. Now, let's just put the parking brake back on. We'll go in our settings, go to controls options, find a rudder pedal. So this works, if you're watching this and you don't own these, this works with your rudder pedals as well. So I would go in here, this is what I do with my last ones, this is what I do with all my pedals, and make it so the center of your pedals, right? So right in here is less sensitive, so you can have really precise movements, say on landing or on takeoff or whatever, without going crazy. So it doesn't just fly off to the right really fast or fly off to the left really fast. So the little center part right here is less sensitive, and then the big motions are more sensitive. So if you're making like a 90-degree turn, you can go like that, right? So what you're gonna do to do that is you go to sensitivity, and you're gonna drag this slider. I'll try -50 on both of them, just like that. So now you can see the center movements are having less of an impact right here, right? You see that? But then as I get further, now for less movement, I'm getting more impact, if that makes sense to you guys. I will show you what that looks like in the plane as well. Let's apply this. Let's get inside. Whoa! Let's look at these pedals, and I'll show you what I mean. Use the Moses joystick. I'm not using it right now. Okay, so look at that. So I can move like this, and see how there's almost no movement. Almost no movement in the actual rudder pedals. Now, as I get further, for less input on my feet, I get more input in the plane. See that? See how that tiny movement right there gets me a pretty big input, but then if I do the same tiny movement here, it's much less input, which I very much like. So if you have any rudder pedals, I would suggest doing that just for ease of use and kind of quality of life type of things in simulators. Nice socks. Thank you, guys. How's everybody? Same as Expo in an RC plane? What is Expo? Did you hear about the C919? Yes. Can you do multiplayer later? Maybe. I bet they smell. They might. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Did you ever think about building a real flight simulator? The only real flight simulators are ones that you can actually, like, airlines use and stuff, or the military. And I don't have like $1 million over those costs, so. Oh, I got you. Oh, you're talking about exponential. Expo probably stands for exponential. Nice, Thomas. Good for you, man. We got the same socks as me. This is literally the only pair, take that back. This is not the only pair of socks I use. This is the only kind of socks I even own. I don't own any other ones. How many videos in the making? I don't. I need to get a VR headset. It only costs $250 grand. Yeah, I don't got that either. I do not have that either. Stop yapping and get to flying. I know I need to. Okay, let me turn the sim up because it's very quiet, and we will get on with it. Okay. Oh, my parking brake is on. I thought I turned it off. So, loading back in here. Not even loading back in. We're just going to try taxing. Obviously, rudder pedals are mainly for when you're on the ground. So, that's when the feel is going to matter the most. We are going to get in the F-22. And I will try a Kavosher Bell or Kavosher Bell, however you want to say it, in the air, which does require a lot of rudder input. But the majority of people are going to care, what do the toe brakes feel like? What do the actual rudders themselves feel like? Which, with the dampening kit, feel great. Now, use a little more right brake there. Very nice. Look at that. Very smooth and easy to use there. Now, there are other pedals in this price range that I have not tried, mainly WinWing. The WinWing pedals, which I have a note written down, what are they called? I think they're called the Orions. Did I just remember that off the top of my head? Yes, I did. I believe the WinWing ones are called the Orions, and they, for a little bit cheaper, I want to say like $60 cheaper. These are $400 with the damper. So these are not cheap. Do not get me wrong. But even at $400, which is crazy, these are kind of mid-level rudders. There are much more expensive rudder pedals out there. But at $400, these are somewhere in the middle of the range. Now, there are other rudder pedals that I've used, like the Turtle Beach ones. The Turtle Beach ones they're not bad. Don't get me wrong. They're not as bad as the Turtle Beach yoke, which I did not like. But they are a lot cheaper feeling than this. And yes, they're $100 cheaper, so I get that. But they feel very springy, still feel better than the TFRPs. Feel a lot smoother, although my TFRPs are old, so smoothness is not their main forte. But yes, the WinWing pedals, I know people love them. I watched a review on them before this to kind of prepare. People love the WinWing ones. Look at that, adding that right brake in to get a little more rotation. Very nice. Okay, let's get out on this runway. Again, like I was saying, there are other pedals in a similar price point that seem to be loved. So if you're interested in those, obviously, do your own research because I do not have them. Here we go. First takeoff. Not actually first, but first in this video. Another thing I forgot to mention, or didn't forget, I'm just kind of re-noticing here. Let me stop real quick. If I try to make super tiny movements, obviously you're not usually gonna, this isn't going to matter that much. It's just something to note. If you make super tiny movements, you can feel a little bit of notchiness. And I don't know if notchiness is the right word. It's the same with flight sticks, where if you're trying to make super tiny movements, you can feel it kind of wants to go. Just a little bit of, has to overcome that resistance, so it wants to go. So I'll try to move the pedals as smoothly as I can, but very slow, just in little notches, and you'll see what I mean. I don't know how well you can tell that. Hopefully the editor zoomed in there. But that's just something to know. Obviously, it's not a big deal. They're still about 100 times smoother than my TFRP pedals. So that's not something to be too upset about. But here we are in the Cessna 172, first takeoff. And I am glad, a lot of right rudder, we got some wind here. I am glad I changed that sensitivity curve. Try to rotate 65 knots. There we go. And we are off the ground. Look at that. So easy, very easy to maintain center line, much easier than my TFRPs. Like I said, the TFRPs are very notchy, not smooth, springy, all that stuff. Also, the toe brakes on those are not fun. They are not fun to use. But that takeoff actually felt great. So what we'll do is we'll turn around here. We'll do a landing. There's some rudder and air, just so you can see. Not that it's going to tell you much of anything. We're going to turn around here. We'll do a landing. And then I will try one airliner. And then I'll get in the F-22 so we can see some rudder and air kind of stuff. I'll do a crosswind landing in the airliner so that I have to, I'm kind of forced to use them more. Because in a lot of scenarios, you're really not going to be forced to use them all that much. But we'll make sure I do. Let's do an aggressive approach here. Let's get on the ground. Let's see how keeping the plane on center line feels. And then we'll go from there. By the way, this is KDNL, which is the private airport in the city that I grew up in. Not the city I live in anymore, but I used to always come and watch small private jets take off here because the runways are pretty small. Seen Vision jets here, Honda jets, PC-12s, things like that. Let's see how this landing is. Then we'll do some crosswind stuff in an airliner, get a feel for that. And then we will try, finally try the F-22. Let's see. Very nice touchdown. Idle throttle. And not much wind. So not much of an issue at all for staying center line there. Let's get an airliner. Let's do a crosswind landing, and let's see how I handle that. That was pretty good, actually. These are feeling really good. Okay, so for those of you in chat, guys, there are rubber feet on the bottom of this, and they are much heavier than my TFRP pedals. That being said, I still had to put Velcro on the back feet and put them on the hardwood floor and Velcro them straight to the hardwood floor so they don't move at all. I think even, maybe if you had it on tile, something that's like ultra smooth, it would maybe have enough friction. But I think without any friction, or not without any, obviously it has friction. Without something like that, it might be hard. Let's get a 737 and try this crosswind landing, okay? We'll do a 700. We'll do a Southwest livery because it's just cool like that. Stop yapping. Is this max graphics? I don't even remember what my graphics are on right now. Close to max. Close to max. Why you have beef with Turtle Beach? Because I just think they're overpriced for what they are. I don't think they're great. Toe cam before GTA 6. Should I get a 737 simulator session for my birthday? Yes, dude. Oh, or I don't know, man. Ryanair, would you rather have an experience or a piece of hardware that you can use for a long time? That's the question. Are those dry fit socks? No, they're just oh yeah, I guess they are. They do say dry fit on them, don't they? Aaron moving them toes zestily. This is what I'd be doing when on stream when my feet aren't on the rotor pedals. You live by Heathrow Airport in London. It's amazing. Nice. What HOTAS am I using? Thrustmaster Warthog. 737 will be insane. One-time thing. The flight ticket. Yeah, exactly. That's just a question. If you do the 737 thing, definitely record the whole thing because it'll be fun to look back on it, you know? Are there some working FPS boost mods? I've never used one if there is. I have never used one. Let's get some crosswind. What are we facing? 133 degrees. So let's get the wind coming from the northeast. And we'll do 10 knots. What do you say? I'm bad at crosswind landings, but we'll just see what happens. We will just see what happens. Okay, so we are in a 737 now. I have 10 knots of crosswind set up. Now, one other thing I did want to mention is there are other adjustments for these pedals. There are different, I don't want to say cam, but I think that's the right word. Different like cam, so you can get kind of a different, I guess, force curve or like resistance curve maybe. You can also adjust certain springs and stuff, but what they were set up as right out of the box didn't bother me. So I didn't really worry about messing with that, to be honest. But that is just for reference. There is adjustability on these that I didn't really mess with beyond just the damper kit. But here we are, 737, 700. Let's get rid of that parking brake. 10 knots of crosswind. We'll do takeoff, of course, first, which shouldn't really pose much of an issue at all. I had a little more flaps in here. But like I said, that, what's it called? Yeah, this feels like nothing so far. Adjusting it to where the center of your rudder pedals are less sensitive than the outside is actually so nice. Ooh, I can feel the wind a lot more once we're actually up. Here we go. Gear up. And again, we're in the air. Obviously, in the air is not gonna, we're not gonna feel too much of anything, but we will try. Maybe I'll notch it up to 15 knots. What do you think, guys? Maybe we'll go 15 knots of crosswind and see what that feels like. Let's do it. Let's do 15 knots to make it a little more difficult, and maybe see how much difficulty I have versus with my TFRPs. Okay, there's 15-ish knots. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I know it's going to freak out for a second here. So here we are coming into KDAL, I believe, which is Dallas Love Field. Let me turn this auto throttle off. I kind of prefer just completely going hands-on. Like I said, 15 knots of crosswind. We're going to see how I can handle it, especially after touchdown. I will also turn on the recording. Turning on the recording late like this always screws me up, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Here we come. Let's get back on center line. I kind of slew-moded to a spot that was too early, so we had a horrible approach, but you know what? That's going to be okay. Here we go. Come back left slightly. Here we go. Come on, baby.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh. Definitely not as good as it could have been. Not as good as it could have been. But also not as bad as it could have been. Let's check it out from the outside, and then we'll get in the F-22 and we'll see what this Kavosher belt looks like, and we'll give some final thoughts. Skip all the way to like the very end. Oh yeah, it's gonna show my spoilers out and everything just because it's whatever it's called. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to get a very zoomed in one here so we can get a good perspective of what's going on. Zyph, don't show any of this. Just show when I actually play it. Okay. 737. Coming in 15 knots of crosswind. It actually, the crabbing doesn't look too bad. Straightened out a little bit and not terrible. And then I kind of screwed it up there. I had too much rudder input before my nose gear came down. But you know what? I can deal with that one. Does Microsoft Flight Sim have built-in replay? Yes. The replay in 2024 is much better. Is much better than 2020. Is Zyph here? Free planes? What about free planes? Experience on Xbox has been quite bad. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest getting on Xbox. Yeah, I know. It does, but it still doesn't show up. So it's whatever configuration you're in for the PMDG planes after replay is the configuration it'll be in during replay. So if you have gear up, like, so say you do a landing, right? And then you take off again, and then you put your gear up, and then you show the replay of the landing, your gear will be up the whole time. It's just how it is. We can get the pedals too. Nice, man. Nice. We need to see the dogs. That is crazy. No, thoughts on the McLaren W1? I think it looks like a Lycan Hypersport in the front, but I think the back looks good. I think the back looks good. Top Mach F-22. Let's hope I can do this. I may not be able to. I'm just going to fly in the air. We're not even going to do a takeoff because it's kind of irrelevant. So put the spoilers down, then show us down. Yes, yes. Most annoying thing when it says overspeed is because you're overspeed, bro. You probably have too much flaps or how fast you're going, or you're going too fast, too low, or something. You're doing something wrong. Missions are good in FSX. Play RFS for a video. I thought about that. I thought about that. What up, Carter? Please, a Boeing 747 or the AN225? We will do, what's it called? Is weights. Yeah, I know it is, Ed, but I'm saying the front just gives you that feeling. McLaren's quality control on their cars is not the best, really. You're at 140 knots, you probably had too much flaps or something, man. Don't ask me, brother. Don't you ask me, brother. Okay. Let's make this thing as light as possible. Let's get rid of all this crap. And then we'll actually get rid of the drop tank. Dude, I did something with my settings recently. I think I messed with my anti-aliasing or something. But my game looks so much better. I don't know what I did. I did so much. It looks so much better. I really don't know what the heck I did, but that's okay. Okay, let's make this light as well. It is pretty light already, but we'll make it even lighter. I have Fabricio. I was about to mention that, actually. I was literally just about to mention that. I have it written down. Let's zoom in here so I can talk about this. Okay. Well, I just turned that down for no reason. Okay, here we are in the F-22. For reference, before we do this, I just wanted to say I actually reached out to Virpil because I saw that they had some yokes coming out, which is a Kickstarter program they have. And they look very cool. They have an Embraer yoke, which you essentially never see. I'll put a link to it somewhere. We can put a picture of it on screen of just their new yokes. But it's on Kickstarter, so you can give input and stuff, and they'll potentially change things before it actually comes out. I'm very excited for that. That's why I reached out to them. I was like, I saw you got some yokes. Can I do a video on one? And they're like, well, the yokes aren't out yet, but you want some rudder pedals? And I was like, heck yeah, I'll take some rudder pedals. Because the rudder pedals I use, for reference, I bought maybe 3 years ago, used for like 80 bucks. So I've been in desperate need of rudder pedals, so thank you, Virpil, for sending me those. Also, they have no input on this. They don't get to see the video before I post it. They didn't tell me to say anything. I don't even have to do this video if I wanted to. I could just do a stream or something. But yeah, so here we are in the F-22. Just wanted to mention that. I'm actually really excited for those yokes. So hopefully when they come out, Virpil will send me one. Maybe they won't. Maybe I'll buy them. I'll end up buying one either way. Actually, don't tell them that. I won't get it unless they send me one. Tell them that, everybody. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so here we are, F-22. We are above Texas at the moment. We're going to try a Kvosher Bell. If you know what that is, you can look at the scene from Top Gun. If I remember correctly, I usually did this around 250 knots. I think we're a little high, too. I think maybe works better down here, maybe not, but we're going to find out. Okay, so there's 240 knots. I got to remember, I got to pull back. We're doing a Cobra, basically. Then I go... Oh, I need to split my throttles as well. Let's make sure they're actually set up, my throttles. Are they? Yes, they are. Okay, good. So split throttles. If I'm going to go left, I need left rudder. I need to do a Cobra, pull back, left rudder, right throttle. Okay, are we ready? Let me slow down a little bit, and we're going to try. Are we ready? Here we go. Get ready, Aaron. Getting nervous. We got to figure this out. I think I have replay on as well. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I think I kind of screwed that up. That was kind of it, but ultra slow. And definitely not the rudder pedal's fault. There was 29 knots at the end of it. Yeah, we lost all of our airspeed there. Okay, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. Maybe I'll go a little slower. I should probably find the best speed to do a Cobra. Let me see what 200 knots looks like. Yeah, okay. 200 knots does look better. We'll try 200 knots. I think we may be better off like that. Here we go. I think I need to do rudder input maybe a little earlier as well. There we are. We ready? 3, 2, 1. Goes down a little bit. Oh! Come on! Come on! Oh, yeah! Look at that! That was pretty nifty. I'm not going to lie. That was much better than the first one. Let's watch that back. Let's watch that one back, folks. That was pretty cool. Skip ahead to like here. This was my first one that kind of failed, but that's okay. Whoa, whoa. You're out biking. They're good so far, Jason. I've been enjoying them, man. You do 190 knots? We'll just go like this and, whoops, don't do that. Okay, so impressions of the pedals, I love them. Like I was saying, there are other pedals in the price point that maybe better. I don't know. I haven't tested them. Really, the only pedals I have enough time with to make any conclusions, I would say, are the TFRP pedals, which I think are fine for their price point, but they're definitely lackluster. And then number 2, the Turtle Beach pedals, which I am honestly not a massive fan of, but they did feel better than TFRP, although they are almost 3 times the price. So that is something to remember as well. But like I said, I would change your curve in your settings, your sensitivity curve. If you do get these, or if you get whatever rudder pedals you have, it makes things, that is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It makes things a lot easier. And yeah, I love them. Also, check out the Kickstarter. Let me know what you guys think. If I should buy them and do a video on those, on the yokes, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. That wasn't too bad. You getting the TFRP pedals? Nice. Do y'all want to fly together? Y'all trying to fly together? What do we think? I kind of want to fly the F-22 since I haven't flown this in a while. Please do a yoke vid. Yeah, I do want to. I really do want to. Put on thigh highs, there'll be much more viewers. That's insane. I'll turn on multiplayer as well. Y'all come join me. We're in Texas right now. I got you, Tyler. I will, man. I know some people over there too, bro. Best of luck. Races? I don't know about races. Okay, we are right next to 17. I'll just go land at one of these random airports. Let's go to 17XS, 17XS. No idea what that airport is. But, oh, we're at 200. Let me see. There might be something closer. Not really. We'll go there. Let's get low and do it. Hop on a Assetto Corsa. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna roll home. Sounds good, sir. So since you're showing your feed, do we get a calf reveal by any chance? That's crazy. Okay. This plane actually feels great. You know what actually feels a lot better? The new, or not the new, the F-35, the, what's it called one? The IFE one feels so much better than it used to. Have y'all noticed that? Especially the B. The B variant now actually has like physics while you're in like hover mode. Versus it used to not. It used to like you couldn't lean, you couldn't get the nose down at all. It just stayed completely horizontal. You could only go like left and right. Now that's better. What's your bench, Aaron? I don't know, dude. I can do, my first set when we do incline is 225 for 10. That's my PR. So I don't know about 1 rep max. I would never do 1 rep max though. I mean, how much have you spent on add-ons this year? At least a few $100. Probably $400 or $500. We're in multiplayer right now. I just need to go land here and y'all can meet. Everyone land at 17XS. 17XS. I don't even know. Let me see. It's 6,000 feet. Yeah, we're chilling. Oh, there's some. You see, there's some people behind me already. The new Airbus fly-by-wire Microsoft Flight Sim would be much anticipated. You mean the A380? Is that what you're talking about? Because there's no good A380 and it's free. Those are the 2 reasons. Sim's updating take forever. I'm killing the ears of everybody on the ground. Yeah, the 3 people that live out here. Okay, let's land this thing. Can I slow down in time? I kind of did that way too late. We'll land from the other side. I go with my roommate usually entitled. That man be skipping sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. How much time have you played on Microsoft Flight Sim? I don't know. A few thousand hours? 100 kilograms incline for 10? Yeah. How's the rudder? I'm loving him, dude. Will you be my dad? Do I get child support or what, bro? Can't be talking right now. I slept 5 hours a day. 5 hours? The fly-by-wire A380 is free. Yes, it will be. Well, when it comes out. You need to abandon that dude. The gym goes for everything. He skips. I don't skip. I'm saying I go with him when he doesn't skip. But when he does skip, I still go. I have 98 days in the game, dang. Surprised it's not more in a way. How many years have you been playing Microsoft? Since 2020. What's your sleep schedule like? I go to bed too late, but I get enough sleep, you know? I go to bed at like freaking 3 or something, but I sleep enough. Let's see if this landing is decent. You're getting missile sirens right now? I hope you're not. That's not fun. You gotta drive the Impreza more? I drive the Impreza pretty often. I mean, I drive it every day. I just need to... there's no good roads to drive here, really. That's the unfortunate thing. It's so flat, so that's number one. But also, it's so, like, busy that there's not many, like, windy roads to drive on, you know? She, like, pools on the highway or whatever, but... As far as fun roads, that's why also another reason I want to move to Austin. The roads there are much better because they actually have hills and stuff, and you can get to, like, places where not a million people live pretty fast, you know? Oh God, that was kind of rough. I won't lie. Yeah, I definitely. Oh, I have my controller plugged in. It's vibrating from landing. That's interesting. Then you can tell Jack to chill, huh? What's up, your Reptile channel? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Those rudders look sick. They feel great, dude. Honestly, like this is compared to the TFRPs. We're talking multitudes better. We are literally talking multitudes better. You have a nice watch collection? I have a couple nice watches. I don't have like a huge collection. I would say I have 3 nice watches. I mean, you still care about your sleep? I've gone to sleep at 9 a.m., woke up at 2 a.m. 9 a.m.? How do you sleep that much? I feel if I sleep like 10 hours, I feel awful. This is 2020 insane. Okay, we'll do one more flight together. Where do y'all want to fly? We'll do one more flight together. Going into spring / the woodlands. It's north of Houston. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't mind Houston. Houston's just a lot more humid and stuff than like here. Which that's one thing I enjoy about not living on the East Coast is it's so much less humid. I have a Datejust, a Black Bay 54, and a vintage Piaget Protocol. She went 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Like 5 hours. Okay, you should fly an F1 car. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Europe is better than Houston? Yeah, I don't know about that. When do you stop playing? I'm gonna stop soon. We need to find a cool, what is this? Bajaras. Oh, that's huge. I don't want like a huge, y'all wanna go to Gibraltar? I wanna fly the F-22 again, I'm not gonna lie. Do y'all want to fly to Gibraltar? I wonder how the locals say it. Probably not like that. I have, Stuart. They actually emailed me, so I need to get back to them. I did see that. Stuart, thank you so much for the £5. You do not need to donate £5 to say that, man. Thank you so much. Can we get some love for Stuart, guys? W Stuart in the chat, please, guys. Yeah, I need to get back to them because I do want to check it out. I do want to check it out. Use the F-16. Go to Rome. I could fly. Okay. Well, okay, this is y'all's options. DC Designs SU-27. F-35, or I don't know what else. Those are your 2 options. Which one? Oslo. F-35. We have 1 for F-35. We have 1 for SU-27. We're not doing F-14. It's not DCS, guys. It's DC Designs. I'm seeing like, we'll do the F-35 because it does have nice sounds and the B actually feels better now, so we'll fly the B so I can mess around with it, okay? I'll fly the B so I can mess around with it. Yeah, I'm excited, Stuart. I'm excited, man. Because, yeah, those are very much lackluster stock sounds in the F-18. I'll tell you that. I am delighted. Yeah, we'll do a vertical takeoff. We will do a vertical takeoff. Let me get YouTube music up here and play. Whoops, not just YouTube. YouTube music. Icho! What's up, man? Thank you for the 3 months, dude. I appreciate it. I really do, man. Thank you so much. Let me pull up some stream beats real quick here. We'll play, what is this? Hey, this sounds good enough, right? Yeah. MC Real Fine, I have a new sound set to use for all their... I hope they don't let them, bro. Live with looks really good. I can't turn it on. Has stick drift. What should I do about it? See if you can change the dead zone. Because sometimes you just got to make the dead zone bigger to deal with stuff like that. Dude, like, I really don't know. I think my anti-aliasing, I fixed it. Like, I think it was screwed up. Everything looks so sharp. Everything looks so sharp and perfect now when it didn't used to. Oh, yeah, we could do the hurricane. Maybe I'll do that Monday or Wednesday, though. When is it supposed to hit? Maybe I'll do that Wednesday. Okay, here we are, guys. Look at that thing going. Y'all ready? Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. We'll get a cool angle for takeoff here. Oh yeah, live weather as well, right? Aaron farming hurricanes for content. Always, dude. That's literally how I started this channel. That looks awful. What do you mean? I'll take off like this anyway, but that does look awful for the record. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Look at that. That looks terrible, though. I will not lie. That weather actually looks terrible. There we go. Much better. I'll put it on like a few clouds. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, look at the dirt it's making on the ground. Very cool. Okay. Let's get up here. Oh, maybe I was wrong. You can't, like, you still can't move forward with the, in vertical. Y'all see this? Like, there's no way for me to move forward. If I just push, it's just forward and back or up and down, and then left and right or left and right. But if I want to move a certain direction, I have to turn and then like aim it like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get out of the hover though. Let's just do the angled one. And then there, now we can. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. You have to bind pitch trim? Really? That's kind of annoying. Here, let's see. Let me try it though. Go ahead to hover. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Trim does not do anything. Yeah, with the Harrier you can, yeah. Trim does not do anything. I don't know. Okay, let's go. Can I not? You can join Xbox. You just gotta get the right settings. We're at Gibraltar. I don't remember what the code is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember. Do not remember. Okay, let's get rid of this. Go into normal. Whoa. Get our afterburners and let's go. I am, Devin. I am. I just got it like a week and a half ago, something like that, 2 weeks ago. What's Aaron? Aaron is Aaron. That's all I can say, man. Yeah, I definitely did something for my graphics to make my game look so much better because it just looks phenomenal right now. Like, it really does. I feel like I've been missing out. Aaron, you should start reverse thrusting midair. Oh, I just hit the ground. Which plane? The C-17 can do it in real life, but I'm not sure if it can do it in the sim. I've tried it before. You may have to do it a different way besides just how you normally would do reverse thrust. I'm not sure. Maybe you have to manually do it. Okay, let's try. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Considering the F-35 until you told me that it was bad. Yeah, just that vertical. It's not bad. It's not a bad plane. I don't think it's bad. I just don't like that when you're vertical. The physics on the vertical flight are a little weird. That's what I would say. Oh, maybe that's what it is, Stuart. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. I probably haven't changed anything. What's up, aviation? Try the tornado reverse thrust takeoff? Reverse thrust takeoff? What do you mean? Does it throttle up with reversers out and then get rid of them so you get all the thrust at once? Is that what you're talking about? I'm gonna play the flute for you. I swear I just coughed out a moth. That ain't good, buddy. That's all I gotta say. That is not a good thing. Okay, let's climb a little bit here. The F-35s are slow too. Like, look at this F-18. How is an F-18 going fast to me? The F-18 is slow as all get out. It is not, Lennox. This is just 2020. And it's still looking pretty wait. Is that a... Do we need to do a carrier landing? Is that what I'm seeing here, guys? Or even if this isn't a carrier, even if it's like an amphibious assault ship. Which... Oh, I think it's an actual... Okay, I'm landing on this. We're landing on the back of that thing, guys. Y'all ready? That is an amphibious assault ship, it looks like. But I want to land on the back of that. Y'all see the little platform? We're doing it. I don't care. We're landing on the back of that thing. I'm going to figure it out. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Stall even. These are Virpil. The Virpil Ace Interceptors. I'm using them now. There we go. Okay, let's get to vertical here. Hover. And let's just go down. There's where we're going. That is where we are going. This should actually be pretty cool. Are you scared of spiders? Not really. I do not like roaches, though. I'll tell you that. Spiders do not bother me, but roaches, that is a whole nother thing. Hell, 2 corn snakes today. Nice, man. I used to own a corn snake. Well, my family did a long time ago when I was a little kid. Fly the MiG-21? Nah. I'm not a huge fan of the MiG-21 in the sim. Fast superiority fighters? Yeah. Press F. Okay, we're taking 8 years. I'm going to slew mode down here a little bit because I'm not trying to be here for an hour. Okay. Okay. Y'all ready? Ooh, I don't even know if there's a good spot to land on this, is there? Is that a helipad? Can't tell. What up, Brian? Honestly, can't tell if that's a helipad or not. Yeah, I need to, Soy. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but we're gonna land on it either way. Let's get this gear out. 100% trim. That's not me, it's just doing it itself. Click for feet, and feet is what I got. Yep, I'm not a liar. We might be too big for this, I'm not gonna lie. Our plane might be too big. We're trying it either way, though. Yep, and I literally can't see anything outside of this. Okay, we're just gonna trust that we're over it. Y'all ready? Maybe we're not. Let's get a little bit closer to the back. I think we'll land like this. We'll land horizontally. But let me get a little bit closer to the back like this. Little bit, and then come back. And then come down. Yeah, we're still a little bit too, oh, come back. There we go. Let me get this way, just saying it closer. Think if this thing was moving, how hard this would be. Then we're gonna turn, and then we're gonna go down. There we go. Look at that. Please let this nose gear be on the platform and not over the edge. Oh no, it might be over the edge. Yep. See, that's the thing. I wish I could go back right here, but I can't. I'm gonna have to rudder all the way around. You fly VATSIM? No. The rudder all the way around. Oh, there, and then we can just go, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this music is trash. I don't know what this freaking song is, but it's awful. That's better. There we go. We did it. Oh, my goodness. Do you have the Driver X? Yeah, I do have this. Yeah, I do. I saw that Aquamarine. I saw that. Looking pretty snazzy up here, even though it's not supposed to be here. Here's so much better because you can move. Yeah, there he is fun like that. Compared to real aircraft, you ever flown in a light? Yes, I've flown in a 172 before. The 172s, I'm not going to lie, one of the biggest things that I realized when I first got in the Cessna 172, the rudder pedals feel horrendous. it's just like a mush. There's no telling what you're doing because they're the mushiest, like most least precise things on planet Earth. Like they feel awful. So I would say they feel much better than that. But I don't know if you're ever gonna realistically replicate that just because it feels horrible. You know what I mean? I'm sure they don't feel like that if it's a brand new Cessna, you know? Keeping Mach 0.98. That's cool. Okay, guys. We are going to call it there, I think. I'm going to call it there. I had fun today. I actually enjoyed looking at these pedals a lot. And nice, Kelly. And I hope you enjoyed it. Favorite airline? Probably Korean Air. Only OGs remember song requests? That is true. That is true. Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I need to email them back as well. Thank you for reminding me. Because a lot of times I'll look at my email and I'm like half awake, so I don't reply because I'm like type something wrong. But yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let us end it here. Thank you guys again. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed seeing the pedals, all that good stuff. And I will see you when? What is today? I'll see you Wednesday. See you on Wednesday. Grippy, thank you so much for gripping. It's good to see you, man.
Grippy super
It's so good to see you again, man.
I'll
see you later.
Really
Grippin, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone. See ya. Adios.